Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I put on this track because, like, I just wanted... Yo, what up, AJ? I put this on because I literally just saw the title. Right? Because this has all been Mario RPG music. But smooth jazz versions. But I know... I just saw City Pop. And then a saxophone. And then Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. And I saw it was 40-something minutes. I was like, okay. 40-something minutes of Mario RPG mixes. I'm good with that. This shit kind of fucking whips ass. I'm saving this video for the future. I'll tell you that right now.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can access your FICO score in a snap.
I mean, what I would give to be able to make art on this scale.
You will one day, but it's equally important for you to be thinking of.
Oh, that... Listen. I can play me some bass. That... That bassist deserves some kudos and some sloppy top. That is a fucking sick line. I am so with it. But what's going on, AJ? How you doing today? We give people a few minutes to show as usual, and then it's time to kill chaos. Which is all you really need to know about Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy. I mean, I feel you should play the game, but if you only need to know one thing... See, I heard! I was talking to her, and she was like, yeah. I was like, how was the LARPing? And she was talking about how it was good, but she fell, and it was funny that it, like, all she injured was her pride. And she was like, and AJ was there, and I was like, Husha? I was like, I want to hang out with fun people and do fun things and fun stuff, but I live in fucking Florida. The only cool person down here fucking moved. Like... In terms of, I'm not being a jerk. Like, actually, there are other people I know here who are cool. But, like, fucking Danny, Brutal Dan, was here, was like an hour and a half from me. Then he moved to Seattle. So, it is what it is. Today's plan, as stated, is we level up, and then we're gonna kill chaos. And I know what level I'm getting to. I'm getting to level 59, and that should be enough. I desperately fucking hope that's enough. I truly desperately... If it's not, I will cry. I would say move up the coast, but it'd be cold. I don't care about that, TBH. I actually don't like the intense heat. I'm just broke. And also have to deal with the fact that I have kids. And so, like, it's not as simple as being like, I would rather live here. Like, I have to factor in the other lives. Otherwise, I wouldn't fucking live here anymore. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, cool. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Man, I'm keeping this track at the ready. I'm just not, or this video I should say at the ready. I'm just not necessarily like continuing to play it. But I'm keeping the shit at the ready. That music is dope. All right, we got to level 53. We got to get up to level 59. At level 59 is the next guaranteed big HP up for everybody. So that's when it makes sense to continue to. Hopefully 59 will be enough to pound Chaos into the dirt. You are going to... Gauntlets. You are going to defend. You are going to defend. And you are going to attack. I know I wasn't really, like, in danger. But I just... This way I'm already set on the commands I need when I get up here. At least one of them. Alright. As established, 3rd floor. Best return for my investment. Hey. Defend. You, Fyra? And you Mage Staff, right? That's what I need for White Dragons? I think I have to set the whites on fire. Fucking bring me up on TOS violations, I dare you. Same thing. Okay. I'm really hoping this finishes smoothly today, so that this weekend I can cleanly go into the next challenge, because I've really been on a Unicorn Overlord kick, so getting to do a run of that will be fun, I think. Me thinks. Me do think. Me doth think. Here's a question for AJ or anyone else who's arrived by now and is chilling in chat. Welcome. What releases this year are you looking forward to? Because as of right now, I only have 3 games coming out this year that I am genuinely 100% aware of and that I am excited for. Which is, one of them being a remaster. But, actually 4. 4. The Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster. Obviously. Like, hello. Dynasty Warriors Origins. Hell yeah. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Duh. And then I forgot, they're doing a remaster of Lunar 1 and 2. And I want to be able to finally experience those games properly. I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't... That's what I'm saying, is I can't really think of anything. Now, that being said, me saying I can't think of anything is going to last approximately a month. Because vaguely in the 2nd week of February, even though Nintendo keeps being like, oh, we're not, you know, not saying anything, vaguely in the 2nd or 3rd week of February, Nintendo's going to drop a Nintendo Direct, and I have utmost confidence that we are going to walk away from that Nintendo Direct with several new releases mentioned, including whatever the successor to the Switch is going to be, finally announced. I really hope they don't name it the Switch 2. I really don't. Like, if you're going to have but there's been stuff leaking and, like, things like that to where I do believe we're starting to see actual mock-ups of design components. And so it will still be portable and have Joy-Cons. They'll just go on differently and things like that. There'll be design differences, but a lot of the connective main tissue will still be there. But even still, I think you gotta call it the Super Nintendo Switch. You just got to. It's too good of an opportunity. But yeah, Pokemon ZA is supposed to be coming this year. I still retain. I think the reason we haven't heard anything about Pokemon ZA is that they're waiting. They're going to announce it alongside the new Switch successor coming out. And in so doing, they're also going to say either that it is exclusively for the successor to the Switch, or the other thing I could see them doing is them doing like a cross-gen release. Like you can get it on current Switch or on the new Switch, but it'll run better on the new Switch. And before anyone's like, well, that's out of character for them. No, it fucking isn't. You know, I know. Because they've done that each of the last few generations with Zelda. Right? Like, for the GameCube going into the Wii, Twilight Princess was released on both consoles. I don't think there was anything for Wii to Wii U specifically. But for the Wii U to the Switch, Breath of the Wild was released on both consoles. Like, they generally have a big hitter that'll be cross-gen. So I would be honestly surprised if they didn't. If they went with something as big as a new Pokemon release and refused. Oh, suck every last inch of skin off of my dick. I think it was Mario Kart. So... No. Mario Kart 8 wasn't on the Wii U. It was only on the Wii. I mean, it was only on the... Or it wasn't on the Wii. It was only on the Wii U. We had Mario Kart 7. No. It had Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart 7 was on the 3DS. This shit's confusing. Yeah, for Wii to Wii U, they had Breath of the Wild. No, never mind. That's not what I was saying. For Wii to Wii U, I do feel like there was a game that came out for both. But, like, Wii U didn't exactly have a huge release slate amongst its many issues. That's the other reason why I have such faith that, like, we haven't heard about a new Fire Emblem even, like, being teased since Engaged was released at the beginning of last year. It should have absolutely been teased or something by now. We haven't had the news about, anything further on Pokemon ZA. Like, the timelines just aren't matching up. So my firm belief is that they're saving that shit for the announcements alongside the next Switch, and some of it is either going to be exclusive to the new Switch, and some of it will be cross-gen. And I just have to believe that, like, that's why they've been radio silent on a number of their franchises. Partially because they want to make sure that you know, after all the COVID, like, because of COVID, a number of the usual expectations for putting out games changed. Like, they had more games that were supposed to go out that just didn't go out. You know, like, originally, the successor to Switch was supposed to launch this last holiday season. But COVID mucked up the works so much that by the time they got here, they realized they wouldn't be able to put out enough units. Like, that is reported enough that I believe it with every fiber of my being. And my earnest guess, not really a conspiracy theory, just my earnest guess, is that they saw the writing on the wall, that they were like, we're gonna have to kick this can down the road. And once they saw that and they realized this last year was always going to have a hard cap on the financial gain because of that this last year they thinned out their original release schedule a bit to make sure that it was good enough to get them through the year, but that this next year they were going to go all in on the new console release and make absolutely sure that they don't fuck it up like they did with the Wii U. That the Wii U's scars are just still a bit too close for them to not be just a little extra on top of their game. I could be wrong, grain of salt, but that is my current working conspiracy theory. Just piecing together the bits of journalism that I've read and my own intuition from having been around this shit for long enough. Okay, everyone's at 54 now. I put that swerve around that corner, whoa, whoa. I'm not gonna lie. I am, oh, go to hell! I'm not gonna get the kill because of this. This is fucking stupid. Bum, 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 bum. Oi. We got 5 more levels worth of grinding. Then we're gonna try again for real. I think, because at that point everybody should be 650-ish or thereabouts in HP. And I think that will be enough to stem the tides of the assault we're facing from Chaos. Enough for me to at least set up and do the shit I gotta do when I gotta do it, when I'm doing it. Bam, bam, bam. I was giving someone my... It's on, like, forever shit list. Like, people who are on my forever shit list. And I realized the number of former rappers with absolute dog shit opinions who are on that list is not a small number. I also don't feel bad about it. Like my list of fuck y'all forever kind of list. Like, for instance, Joe Budden's on that list. Like, sorry, he just is. I am not a Joe Budden fan, to say the least. And he didn't exactly win himself any points with me when he decided the best thing that he could do was get on Blue Ivy's internet and give an impassioned defense of why women, when given the choice in a room to fuck Boris Kojo or Steph Curry, would be wrong to choose Boris Kojo. I think it might have been Epic Mickey 2. That seems like one of the bigger games. I think that is it. I think that is it, actually. I think that's it. Good call. But I remember when Joe Budden said that, and I'm like, bro, I have a lot of issues right now. For one, you're wrong. For two, why are you getting so mad that other people are not as avidly trying to fuck Steph Curry as you would like? Is it because you want to? Do you want to live vicariously through others? I don't understand the energy right now. Very confused. That's A. B, and this is the key. Steph Curry, in my opinion, good looking dude. Very clean cut. Keeps himself very well presentable, knows how to dress, has money to be able to do it all. He's got a lot of, like, goofy charm, okay? I would take no shots at him. I completely understand what his wife sees in him, okay? No disrespect to that man whatsoever. But Steph Curry is rich and famous because he's the greatest shooter in the history of American professional basketball. Boris Kojo is rich and famous because he is pretty. Steph Curry is rich because he's so fucking good at basketball. Boris Kojo is literally rich and has a career because he's hot. That's it. That is, like, and I'm not saying that is disrespect, to be clear. I'm not saying he's not. He's very traveled. He's very worldly. The man is fluent in fucking German. Like, there is no slander here. What I am, however, saying is that he has a life and a career and riches because he is pretty. Because he is a good-looking fella. That puts you in a different tax bracket of being attractive. Okay? There's, you know, I'm hot, and there's I'm so hot it made me famous. That is a different tax bracket of hot. Like, I don't know how else to explain it to you. Anyway, unrelated to anything else, the whole me coming out as pan thing, there were signs. The fact I have a strong opinion on this, about the particulars I do, there were signs. If we can all be honest with ourselves. And by we all, I do mean me. Bam, bam, bam. I do think I'm gonna add to the list of possible challenge runs I'm doing. I do think I'm gonna add FF6 with the Figaro brothers to the list. Might be a good time. It would also let me do everything except prior to when you recruit Edgar, the Locke and Celeste route of the 3-path split. And then that's basically it. Like, even in the World of Ruin, yeah, you start with Celeste, but as soon as you get through the first island, which I don't believe there's any mandatory fights on the island, and you get to the mainland, you can actually go straight to where Sabin is almost immediately without having to do anything. You can run from every fight until then. Huh. Ba-da-da-da. Am I the only person? I'm bringing this up because someone, obviously, I'm not the only person, but am I the only person who remembers the show My Brother and Me? To be clear, I am not referring to the hit TTRPG-related show, My Brother and Me. I'm referring to the old sitcom used to play on Nickelodeon, I believe, back in the day. I'm almost positive it was Nickelodeon and not Disney. But the old sitcom, My Brother and Me. It actually has one of my all-time favorite lines from a piece of media. And anytime I say it and other people don't know it, I get a little sad. Which is, so I said, hit me! Hit me! And what'd he do? He hit me. 10 out of 10. No notes. Also, another thing I gotta talk about. Someone brought up on Jelly Roll's internet, who would win in a fight? The Recess Kids or the Hey Arnold kids? Folks, this is a remarkably easy question to answer, and I'm frankly disgusted that we're even having to have the conversation. But so long as we're here, let's get into it. The Hey Arnold kids would dog walk the Recess Kids. It wouldn't be particularly close. I will bet I will take out a second mortgage on my home that I don't own in order to bet on the Hey Arnold kids. I am that confident about the bet I am making. You can give me whatever odds. You can give me 0.3 to 1. I don't care. As long as it is a positive, if I bet money, I'm betting the money on it. Because I know I have 100% certainty I'm right. For several reasons. Reason number one. What up, Jason? Reason number one why I'm white. Why I'm right. I mean, you already know why I'm white. You can see it. Reason number one why I'm right about why the Hey Arnold kids would dog walk the Recess Kids. To put it very simply, Recess Kids don't know how to fight. Like, at no point in the entire series did you see any of them boxing, except I will give you Spinelli. I will give you Spinelli got hands. I will give you that. I will agree with you. I will let you have that. Counterpoint. You got Helga on the other side. And Helga's taller and lankier. She got longer arms. She got more reach. But let me call that a healthy scratch. Let me be fair to the recess kids. We're not getting into power scaling. Spinelli and Helga, that's a healthy scratch, cancel out. Who the fuck else you got? Who else you got? Okay? I need to remind y'all, canonically, okay, as described in-world, with in-world information and materials, canonically, Arnold got hands. Arnold got hands. Arnold can and will fuck you right up. Okay? Canonically. And before you're like, Josh, you're just being silly. No. Arnold literally learned martial arts and then got on that bus one time at night and was freaked out, and some dude came and messed with him, and he gave this man the hands so on top of it, man's clothes disintegrated. He hit that man with the goddamn speed force. His clothes ceased to... I don't mean he removed them. I mean they fucking shredded and tattered and ceased to be. He got hands. Also, even if we're not getting into individual power scaling and accomplishments, I'm just gonna get into the very simple point of the recess kids are from the inner city. They didn't go to a school with a name. They went to PS 118. They're from the inner city. They gotta know how to fight. It's real in these streets, because they are quite literally in these streets in which it is real. Okay? So, by default, they know some shit that the recess kids don't know. They just do. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. YouTube. Okay, let's go to Hey Arnold Karate. Here we go. 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 I'm about to remind y'all a little something. Ready? Here we go. Okay?
Relax. What could happen?
Man, smooth with it. Chill. Cha-cha! Whoo! Bam! Hands! 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 Boom! Woo! They just... look at that shit! His hands were so fast, the motherfuckers melted. They melted. They disintegrated. He made Big Boy cry.
I'm trying to ask you where's the bus stop? Just the bus stop.
Now I want you to tell me, this kid with those hands who makes clothes fucking melt, just disintegrate away, is getting beat by TJ from Recess. Please. Please. You're telling me any of the Recess kids want 1 ounce of Harold? I'm not even getting into the secondary characters. I'm not even getting into Torgal. I'm not getting into Stoop Kid, because we don't know if this is a home game or an away game, so to speak. Neutral territory, we're not sure. I once again have joined our stream, and Josh are doing that. Am I doing something ridiculous, Jason? Am I doing something ridiculous? Or am I spreading the unabashed truth? Am I doing something ridiculous, or am I just spreading the truth for a world that refuses to hear it? You tell me. The truth can be ridiculous. You know what, Jason? I'm gonna go ahead and quote Pharrell Williams on the seminal track Lemon from NERD, No One Ever Really Dies. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. The truth will set you free, but first, it'll piss you off. Okay? Don't come at me asking who you got, the Recess kids or the Hey Arnold kids. All my money on Recess. Failing. Bet it all on black, motherfucker! Look, I'm not disagreeing with you here, but, like, where the hell did this come from? Oh, someone online asked who you got if it comes to a fight. The Recess kids or the Hey Arnold kids. And I found the very premise of the question insulting. Like, it actually genuinely bothered me to my core that there was a discussion to be had. Like, it's the Hey Arnold kids, and it's not particularly close. You want to have a fair discussion on power scaling, okay? There are ones to have. Who you got in a fight? The Rugrats or the Muppet Babies? That's a fair discussion to have. That one I think we can have some interesting convo. There's some power scaling discussions to be had there. Hey Arnold versus Recess is not a difficult discussion. Miss Piggy versus Angelica. That's the thing. That's really where the majority of the fight is going to boil down, right? It's really going to come down to who you got between baby Miss Piggy or Angelica. And that's because of the fact that, like, regardless, whoever's left once the dust settles between those two is pretty much going to box all of the remaining other babies. So it just comes down to who you got in that heads-up matchup. Okay? If you're a Miss Piggy truther in the heads up there, then she's gonna dog walk like the Rugrat babies as a collective unit. Unless we're talking like the Mega Diaper babies, then it gets weird, but I'm going base form Rugrats, personally. So that's why I think it's a fair, even keel discussion that we can have. Like, I'm okay with that discussion, I really am. I think there is some merit to it. Oh my god, I still have 2 more levels of this shit. Alright, 1 more fight and then let's leave so we can restore spell charges. And then hopefully on the return trip, after healing, I can get to 59 before running out of spells again. And then, oh wait. You didn't Viraga, so I actually have 1 more spell charge, so I can keep going. Hopefully I can get to 59 off of whatever I bring back, then go and heal 1 more time, and then Chaos Fight round fucking whatever at this point. I think round 27, quite literally. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't count there being enough. Angelica's natural size and reach on baby Miss Piggy, but she's got 1/50th of the 50 feral hogs in her. That's kind of what it boils down to, if we can be real. Miss Piggy has that animal instinct X factor that you can't dismiss. Right? That is the other X factor. Like, if Kermit's in trouble, Miss Piggy's gonna summon up a form of strength that, you know, transcends limits. Whereas Angelica loves the babies, that's canonically established, but, like, it's not the same, right? Like, she loves them, but she's not gonna, like, go to bat for them. Not like that, like... So, I think I give the nod to Miss Piggy and by default the Muppet Babies, but I do feel it's a fair question. I think we can have some discussion there. Oh, go to hell. You know what I realized recently in terms of TTRPG shit, and it made me feel like there is a gaping hole in the TTRPG world? Why have I not been part of a TTRPG actual play based on Ghostbusters, in which I play the, not necessarily Peter Venkman, but the Peter Venkman-esque character of the group? Answer, racism. I don't know how, it just is. Actually, jokes aside, I was recently making a joke, because I have a home game for TTRPG that I play every couple of weeks. I have a group with friends. We play via Discord. It is me, Sephi's DMing, and it is me and my friends Nuance and Caro and Brandon, aka Pragmagic, and LJ, aka Shiny Collector. And we play every couple of weeks, and it's a fun time. It's a very good game. What up, Yummy? But I was joking about it in the little Discord we set for it, where we can all talk. And I was like, you ever made a TTRPG character, or you ever, let me see exactly what I wrote. Ah, shit. Are you okay, Yami? I'm sorry. I said, you ever hear a song and it sends you down a series of loops and rabbit holes, and you ultimately realize that you've created an RPG character who is essentially another character from a piece of media you love? Anyways, completely unrelated, after riding and bouncing to Patti LaBelle, I've realized that my character is just Axel Foley. Like, I just inadvertently ended up creating, Axel Foley from Beverly Hills Cop in this game, and that's who I've been playing. He is a wise-talking asshole, kinda sorta cop. It's a running gag that he's a cop. He's not really a cop, but he's a running gag that he's a cop. More like Interpol-esque cop. Working outside of his jurisdiction, he gets deathly serious for important issues that he cares about, and otherwise, that man ain't never said shit serious in his life. It's like, oh, I'm just Axel Foley. Got it. I literally have a running gag that I do in the game that I eventually once broke the fourth wall over, even. But I have a running gag I do in the game where, like, a character will be like, what happened here, or whatever, and we're not, if it's like we need to not necessarily tell them whatever happened, I will tell them with absolute precision exactly whatever I was doing without any sort of, like, lies. But I will maybe omit key detail, like, I will maybe skip certain details to make sure it sound. I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy. Ah! To make it sound absolutely as ludicrous as possible. So that they think I'm just being an uncooperative asshole, and the whole time I actually never lied. So that I can later look at them and be like, I've never lied to you. Like, there's a whole thing where the first sort of, like, dungeon situation we were in, we went down these steps into these catacombs, and there was a door, and it was marked with, like, a, like, Grecian emotion mask, the happy one, and literally the way we had to open it was we had to make it laugh. And then there was a further door where it had a sad face, and I approached it, and I ended up trying to make it cry with a terrible performance, and it didn't work, but it ended up being another thing to get it open. And then at the end, like, we ran into these enemies, and they had, like, these robotic spider thingies, and then we had to fight a golem made out of gold, like gold pieces, money, and avoid it and get through it. And it was a whole thing. And later we were being questioned about it, and everybody else was like, "What, what were you doing down there?" We weren't doing anything. What were you doing down there? They eventually came to me. It's like, "What were you doing out there?" I was like, "You know what? I'm going to be completely honest with you." We went down the stairs. We ran into a door that needed us to tell a joke. Then we ran into another door that we had to make it cry, and I gave a stunning performance. Then we ran into robot spiders, and then a giant monster made of gold tried to eat us. And I'll say shit like that. And obviously people think I'm being an asshole. Though I'm not. I never have to roll deception. Like, Sephi was like, I almost wanted to make you roll deception, but like, I was like, I didn't deceive anyone. If anything, you need to make me roll truthfulness. So, wait, was it 58? Was the... So then at one point, a couple weeks into the camp, or a couple months in the campaign, really, I was talking to my character's brother, and he asked me what was going on about something, and I stopped and I looked at him, and I literally was like, okay, am I gonna do that thing where I sit and tell you what's actually going on, but I do it in such a way that I say very crazy, convoluted things that are actually the truth, but I sound like I'm being an asshole? Or do you want to know the truth? I literally just, like, broke the fourth wall and said it to him outright. Oh, wow. I've just been getting really lucky with big HP level ups. The next level is still a guaranteed big HP level up. Yeah, it's been a good time, Jason. I love doing that shit. But I really did have that revelation listening to Patti LaBelle. I was driving around and Stir It Up came on my my playlist on Shuffle, and I was like somehow it just clicked. I'm like, oh, I made Axel Foley. It's not a bad thing. He's awesome. I still need to watch the new one on Netflix. Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. I'm sure I'll love it. Because Eddie Murphy, I'm gonna love it. Okay, one more fight, and then one more level's worth of fighting. Whatever that may end up amounting to. And then we're gonna go try Chaos again. Also, you ever see a take from someone online and realize that the unvarnished truth is the fact that at any time you could see some 19-year-old's opinion on social media should be considered a hate crime. And you deserve compensation for it. I literally saw someone go on an impassioned rant on Twitter about how every old game that everyone says you should play is stupid and dumb and awful. And everyone is just fucking faking to like them to sound pretentious. But all of them suck compared to new games. Like, any game you could say on the Super Nintendo, they all suck. They're all... The best ones are mid. The worst ones are trash. Why would anyone play any of them when new games are available now that look and play so much better? And I was just like... I'm not gonna say anything to them, because I remember what it was like to be 11. I was stupid. We were all very stupid. So I'll give them the grace to just keep on walking. But boy howdy. My immediate reaction was definitely one of my favorite SpongeBob quotes. Hey pal, you just blow in from Stupid Town? Man was not meant to have instant forever access to both world news and the opinion tab. Not meant to happen. Not meant to happen. This shit is absolutely against the will of God. Like, no questions asked. I will decapitate you. Also, I've been talking about my health journey publicly and how I'm trying to get in better shape and blah, 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 blah. I have discovered a new sort of recipe that I tried for breakfast this morning because I was like, this will be a little different. Let me try it. Because recently I've discovered Dave's Killer Bread. This is, so, you know, most times my breakfast has been some basic breakfast food and revolving around a meat, basically. So I'll do cinnamon brown sugar or maple and brown sugar oatmeal with some sausage, usually turkey sausage lately. You know, something along those lines. Like I said, I've discovered Dave's Killer Bread, so I'll do a Dave's Killer Bread English muffin with an egg, a thin slice of provolone cheese, like the Sargento thin slices, and Canadian bacon, which is really, really good macros. Things like that. Well, I saw a recipe for, like, basically a pancake bowl, more or less, of putting it. Like, you take a bowl, you put in however much pancake mix you're gonna do. So I got the Kodiak protein pancake mix. I put in like 2/3 of a serving. I use a digital scale to weigh it out to do it. But like 2/3 of a serving, I put in about half a cup of milk. You mix that all together, you pop it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Then you can top it with, you know, all types of things. I did some peanut butter, a little bit of Miss Butterworth's light maple syrup, and like a 1/4 cup of mixed nuts. Delicious! Like, I would eat that shit without... See, this is the thing, and this is what I've been going for with trying to eat better, like the recipes I try to find and things like that. I would eat that shit without being on a health journey. It was just fucking good. Like, it tasted great. It's a peanut butter and maple pancake with nuts on it. It was awesome. And so then I was like, okay, but I can do this, like, add a little savory element, like more savory. Obviously, nuts and peanut butter, you know, have salt and savoriness to them, but add a bit more of a savory element to it. So when my son got out of school, my oldest, I got him first. I was like, hey, when we get home, I'll make you some food. And he was like, what do you want? And I was like, and you know, he wasn't sure. And I was like, okay, I tried making something new this morning. Maybe you could try it. And I explained what it was, and he was like, okay. He's like, I don't know. I was like, well, what I was thinking of, something that I was thinking I could add to mine in the future if I want to make it like more of like a breakfast bowl. Like, essentially, what if I ordered like peanut butter pancakes with something on the side, whatever, is make it the same way, but also fry up like 1 or 2 pieces of Canadian bacon, cut it into pieces and toss it on top. He was like, yeah, I'll try that. And I made it, and he tried it. He took his first bite, and he just looked at me. He was like... So I think I'll try it like that in the future, too, because... Like I said, it's the same idea as making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. You take some bacon and you put it in a pancake. Making pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. It's the same thing, really. But it's very good. And like I said, it's pancake mix, milk, mix, microwave 2 minutes, then toss your stuff on top afterwards. I put it on a digital scale to make sure that, like, I'm putting out the portion size that I want. But really, if you're doing it for yourself, you can eyeball it. Like, I'm just saying, it is a remarkably simple meal. And really good for morning. You can make it in 10 minutes. The person who I originally saw doing the recipe also threw some fruit in. They did theirs with a little mix of peanut butter and honey, some yogurt on top to add a little bit more creaminess, and then fruit. They did, I think, raspberries, but you knew almost any fruit. Again, another great way to do it. If I did it, I would probably do it with raspberries or like blueberries. I'm not a strawberry guy, honestly. I like strawberry flavored things, but I don't like strawberries. I don't like all the pits in them. The little, like, the grainy texture to the skin. I don't like it. But there's all types of ways you can make it. Love me some strawberries. Like I said, I don't mind the strawberry flavor. It's texture. I'd probably use those if I was doing this thing. Not a bad call. I don't judge anyone for liking it. I know it's a me thing. Because, like I said, I like the flavor of strawberries. But yeah, there's a bunch of different things to do it. And I was like, again, I'm glad I discovered it, mainly just because it's like, okay, this is just another option in my arsenal, so I'm not eating the same thing over and over and over again every day. You know? I want to have options available to me so that I don't hate what I'm doing, for lack of a better way of putting it. And so far, it's working. I've lost close to 30 pounds now. And I'm just... with intention. I don't really have a weight number goal. I'm just trying to feel healthier. But that's the thing, is I feel healthier. I feel good. And so it's... But the only way I'm going to keep going with this is I need to be able to, 1, eat food I like and enjoy. if the whole thing rides on me only eating, like, here's the thing, there's certain things I'm not switching out and certain things I'm not getting rid of. I just categorically refuse. I'm just trying to have them in, you know, whatever is a healthier amount or healthier versions or things like that. But I'm not switching over to quinoa. I don't like quinoa. I'm sorry, I don't like quinoa. If you like quinoa, good on you. Go ahead and enjoy it enough for the both of us. I do not like quinoa. If I have to be on some sort of new health regimen that involves me eating quinoa, fam, fuck it, I'm not getting healthy. I'm just being honest. Okay? I like potatoes, I like rice, I like pasta. Potatoes are great for if you're trying to be in a calorie deficit and if you're trying to, you know, get in shape, because there's so much more volume as a starch to the food versus the calories, so like you can eat more. But I like any of those. For pasta, I like pasta, so I find, you know, protein pasta or gluten-free pasta or things like that, which I like the taste of. But that's one, I have to be eating food I like. So I'm finding ways to make recipes and things like that that I will like so that I'll stick with it. And two, I can't be hungry all the time. If I'm going to be hungry all the time, I'm going to be miserable. So that's why, by and large, like, a lot of the recipes I make and look at and look for all tend to have high protein and high fiber, because it keeps you full. That's the secret sauce, is I'm eating a ton of protein so that I stay full. Because if I'm hungry, it's not going to work. And if I don't like the food I'm eating, it's not going to work. I've tried alternatives, and if I don't like them, fuck it, I'm just not going to have them. Like, I save soda, essentially, for special occasions. Like, if I'm having a cheat day or something like that, but on a regular day, I'm not having soda. I've tried the, you know, like, Olipop and things like that. I've tried a couple different flavors of, like, the Zevia, the various, like, generally there'll be, like, probiotic sodas, but, like, the healthy sodas, if you will, the ones where the whole can has, like, 30 or 40 calories, if that, for the entire thing. I've tried cherry cola. I've tried a Dr. Pepper ripoff. I've tried lemon lime like Sprite. I've tried root beer. The only one I would even remotely be willing to try again, where I was like, this is alright, I guess, is the root beer. But even then, it's not right. So it's basically the thing where I'm like, I'm good. I don't tend to like diet sodas, though I might just need to try them more. I know I don't like Diet Coke. I just don't. Never have. Which is the reason why I don't think I like diet soda as a whole. Because I noticed, I don't think I like the taste of, like, artificial sweetener. Specifically, at least, aspartame. Which is why I'm gonna at least check out, like, okay, but what brand of root beer? Because there's only one correct answer. With real root beer? Or with the one I tried that I said I didn't like? Like, if I was to get a real root beer right now, what kind would I get? But yeah, I'm gonna try some of the zero sodas, because I know they do still have some aspartame, but the difference is they instead rely more heavily on using Ace K as a sweetener, and so I'm wondering if that will change the taste enough that maybe I'll like it. But I'll try a few here and there. If I like them, cool, but I'm not gonna go out of my way for soda. The correct answer is Barks Root Beer. Again, I was asking if you meant, like, real root... Because I was saying how I tried, like, Olipop. Because it's, like, healthy, to see if I liked it. If I was to get my own, it would... Barks is probably my first pick, but I am also very partial to A&W. I will say Mug is a definite third on that list. Right. For regular soda, Barks is probably the first I would go to if I'm grabbing a root beer. But it's a battle between Barks and A&W. I do like me some A&W. Though, if I'm reaching for A&W, I'm probably reaching for cream soda. Please. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me through sheer force of numbers. Please let me flee. Please let me flee. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I do not want to walk all the way downstairs. Thank you. That said, if I was doing a soda for a cheat day, it's probably not root beer. Unless I just happen to have it already on hand in the house, and then it's like, okay, yeah, I'll use this for my cheat day. Because I do like root beer. But if I'm gonna go grab a soda specifically to have a cheat day, I'm not grabbing root beer. I would grab either a cola or a cherry cola. The variety doesn't matter. I like both Pepsi and Coke, and wild cherry Pepsi and cherry Coke. But either a cola or a cherry cola. Mountain Dew or Tahitian Treat is very high up there. Or Welch's Grape Soda in the rare places where you can find it. But very specifically, Welch's Grape Soda. I do not drink Crush Grape. I do not drink Fanta Grape. I don't like those. But Welch's Grape Soda is delicious. Okay, I'm probably going to have to do some of the healing item shenanigans. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. No, not mage staff. Healing staff. Alright, we're gonna bomb up with healing items until we're all maxed out, because I'm running low on potions, and I want to make sure that I don't have to dip into healing spells before I get to chaos if I can avoid it. But yeah, I really, my rule of thumb is basically, if I'm not, like, sitting down at a restaurant, then I'm probably only gonna have a and even if I'm sitting down at a restaurant, like, better than shit chance I'm not having soda right now, to say the least. But, like, if I'm going to because I'm gonna have to learn to go to restaurants and find things I can eat and stay with my goals. I'll still enjoy myself, but find things that stay with my goals. If I want to accomplish what I'm trying to. So I'll probably skip on the soda. But outside of going to a restaurant, it's like if I'm getting soda for the home, I'm probably not defaulting to root beer. Oh! Sunkissed is also on the list. I love Sunkissed. It is 100% the best orange soda, and you can fight me on that. You'll be wrong. If you're ever in the argument, what is the best orange soda? It's Sunkissed, and then we can argue about number 2. And I'm sorry, I will die on that hill. Sunkissed is the best. No questions asked, Squish. All this food talk reminded me I should go make dinner. You should, Jason. You should make dinner, yes. What are you doing for dinner? If you're willing to tell me before you go. I see you hit the lurk very quickly, so. Unlurk. I don't know yet. Fair point. That was the absolute funniest message you could have sent for that. Jackass. Okay. Flee. I think I have just enough potions to achieve my goal. Oh, shove off. I'm gonna have to dip into cure spells. I'm just gonna have to. Unless... Healing Helm, defend, and start attacking. I think if we cut it down to just one of them, I can probably out-heal the damage enough that I can make sure my potion availability is superior to what I need for health maxing. Yeah. We're gonna have to double stack healing items for sure, though. Alright, this is gonna take a minute, but it's necessary. Okay. Sweet. Still healing Helm just in case it gets in a hit before I can do anything. Perfect. Literally perfect. Left that fight with max health. So now, we're in the correct formation, right? Yes. This is what I think we're going to need to do for our formation. So, alright. We're in right formation. We entered the floor with full health in case we need to, you know, rely on autosave. Oh, go to hell. Alright, next batch with Chaos. Yo, Anoriand, loving this challenge run. Hold on, let me get this up. Loving this challenge run. I discovered you about a month ago during the frog-only Chrono Trigger run. That was probably the most entertaining stream I've seen. I appreciate that, Mothman. Thank you. I've got plenty more coming, I'll tell you now. I just put it into a vote in my Discord for what's going to be next. But if any of these pique your fancy, just so you know. The other day I set it to a vote, basically, because I thought of a new one. I was like, what does everyone want to see? So the 4 upcoming choices, or the 4 upcoming challenge runs for sure I have, that I know I'm going to do at some point. I'm going to do Parasite Eve with only clubs, which I actually know the question of, can you beat Parasite Eve with only clubs? Because I've done it on stream before, twice actually. But this time, I will be doing it and making a YouTube video out of it when done, as I am going to be doing with all of these. But also, I plan on doing something I haven't done with the prior runs, which is I'm going to get into the New Game Plus of it all correctly this time, and we're going to do the Chrysler building as well. Breath of Fire 3 with all wrong builds. So, using the Master System to make, like, Mage, Ryu, and Swole Nina. A Fire Emblem Nuzlocke, and I understand, oh, Fire Emblem with permadeath. Well, there's more to a Nuzlocke than permadeath, so there were additional rules to make it an actual Nuzlocke. And then Unicorn Overlord with only girl units. And that one ended up winning the vote by a mile. So that will basically be the run I start this weekend. Unless someone comes in and really rouses for something else. And, you know, riles up the masses. But I appreciate that, Mothman. Thank you. How you doing today? This challenge run has been a very healthy amount of stupid, but also, I think, fun. Okay. First things first. White Robe. Null Frost. Haste. And you throw up Defender for safety. Oh my god, that is literally a perfect first turn. I didn't even know you could do that. Is that a portent of things to come? That is quite literally the perfect first turn. No damage, no negative effects from it. He just wasted his first turn. I might be in this. Okay, one extra defender use so I can get on top of it early. I have no frost up. Sweet, I'll stay tuned. I'm new to streaming myself and trying to figure out overlays and multi-streams and all that. Gonna be beating KH1 Proud Mode on my channel for stream number 100 mark. Very cool, Mothman. Listen, I believe if you hit ! Discord, you'll see a link to my Discord. But if you ever want to chop it up, you have any questions about, like, you know, anything to do with, like, the running of the stream part and all of that, hit me up, dude. I'm totally cool with giving information on stuff. We've got a shot. We have got a shot, folks. This is a real run. This is a real run. We've got all the null elements up. We got several layers of evasion. This is a real run. Okay. We're just gonna Curaga so that there's no whatever. I'm going to do it on Raven just to make sure she stays alive. Temper, keep attacking. Oh my god. Okay, okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Okay. Now start dropping Healing Helm to undo some of the group damage. Oh my god! I need you to target someone else. I need you to single target someone else, man. Oh god. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. This was going so good. Please! Motherfuck. Alright. We're just gonna keep damaging him until we die. Damn. Okay, I'm so mad. I feel like I wasted the best luck I'm gonna get through this whole thing. That free turn one was so nice, man. Alright. Let me see here. 36, 41, 38, 40. The lowest is 36%. So let me do some math real quick on evasion stacks. Let me do 255 times 0.2. Okay, I need 160, which is 4 uses to max out evasion. Four uses of Invisera max out invasion, which means I actually only need to use the defender once, now that I'm paying attention, because of how the evasion formula works. Okay. Sweet. Alright. So, white robe. He only needs to white robe 4 times total. And then we'll be all as good as we can be. And David only needs 1 use of Defender because the second White Robe will max him out. Oh, come off it with the haste from minute 1. That's scary in a way I don't need to deal with. Okay, another White Robe usage. Null Blaze. Temper. Is there anything you can do worth a damn otherwise? No. Just start attacking. I guess you could have used a healing rod, but whatever. Start getting in the damage. Null Shock. Temper. You start attacking. Okay, that's manageable. That's a manageable amount of damage. Okay. 1 more layer of White Robe. You, Curaga on him. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh my god. I don't think I can win. After that. I don't think I'll be able to deal enough damage without at least one more layer of Temper. We'll see. I'll try and see if I can't heal through it. But I got a lot of damage to go still. I gotta basically hit him 20 times. Or, like 17 times in this case. Yeah, I can't. Oi. Remember when I just said I feel like we wasted the best possible luck already? And it's just gonna be hitting my head into a wall? I'm not leaving tonight until Chaos is dead. I'll tell you that right now. I'll give it a couple runs, though, because if he didn't start flare bombing us, we at least would have had a chance. Or if he had hit Tentacles instead of Raven that turn, so I could have gotten at least 1 more layer of Temper up. Alright. No. White Robe. Null Frost. No. Haste. Nope, wait. Defender. Can we get the defensive stuff up first, please? Thank you. I care about that a lot more. Oh, God! A lot more than I care about haste. Robe. No Blaze. Temper. And you, honestly, Healing Staff. Yep, it's not going to be much, but it's going to be something. It could, with the right luck, be enough. Depending on whatever comes next. Null Shock. Temper. Keep going with the Healing Staff. Let me try a little bit of a different strategy here. Let me try and keep myself settled enough to get in the survival I need. Okay. 1 more layer of White Robe. You, Curaga, Tentacles, just to get him on his feet. You keep Temper. You... What up, Jaku? Listen, I am trying to kill Chaos in this dumbass challenge I'm doing. Okay, we have Null Blaze up already. That's gonna hurt. Oh my god! Yup, those Healing Staff uses were absolutely necessary. Okay. We now have Max and Viscera up. Everyone is as evasive as they're gonna get. Curaga on Tentacles. Another level of Temper. Healing Staff. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna get us in good enough shape we can keep going. Sweet. Okay, now. Healing Helm, that's going to be the answer moving forward for him. You protect on David. Actually, protect on... Yeah, on David. Raven's gotten enough tempers on real quick that now David, he can keep going. Okay, sweet. Oh! Woo! Healing Helm. Curaga on Raven. Thank God for max evasion. Temper. And attack. Oh my god, I am dancing through the raindrops right now. Come on. Come on. Raven's dead. Raven's dead. We have no more temper for this run. But I'm established enough that I can deal... I need about 10 hits total without him healing, which is super doable. No! By 5 health. By 5 health! Oh my god! And now they're gonna take forever to die. Because they have all this buffing up. What attempt number is this? I guess technically, this is 29, we're about to be on 30. Because when I first got to Chaos, I had 9 party wipes. I just put the counter up to 38, so this will be attempt 30 at Chaos. Though the first ones were all far under-leveled. I do think that I am now officially seeing proof of concept. If I'm smart about it, I can kill him at this level. I just need a little bit of luck. What is the next guaranteed HP up? 64? I do not want to have to get all the way to level 64 to get the little extra HP I need. Because I know I'm close. I know I'm close, and I feel like I'm close enough to be there. I'll give it a couple of attempts, still. White Robe. I need 4. Null Frost. Haste. I cannot believe I just wasted his turn like that. I cannot believe I just wasted his turn like that. Which sets the whole thing off, because now I can't use the healing helm. I mean, the healing staff this turn, because I have to be on top of shit and use... How do I keep doing this? How do I keep doing this? How do I keep doing this? I need to drink some water. I need to drink some water. Alright, my evasion's already this close. I might as well just go ahead and use the healing staff. I swear to God, if this ends up being the right run, I'm going to be mad on principle. I'm going to be mad on principle. Because this is some bullshit. One more will max out everyone's evasion. Kiraga. Temper. One more use of the healing staff. Just... Nope. Didn't matter. Did not fucking matter. I do not have max evasion anymore, which means I'm gonna have to get it elsewise. But you protect, you temper him, and you defender to max out your evasion. Okay. Kiraga on yourself. Temper. Attack. You're dead. Alright. It's all up to them two. I need a ton of luck to have even a chance. Up to about 7,500. A little over 10K. Come on. Come on. You're close. Fuck. I needed like 2 more hits. I was genuine. It was actually getting close there. If I did my shit smarter at the beginning to where I could have started swinging 2 turns earlier, he would be dead. And that's so frustrating. That's so fucking frustrating. But now I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can do it because I threw that run. I threw that run at the beginning being stupid. I know I can win now. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again now. White robe. Null frost. Haste. Defender. Well, we're off to a bad start, but it's fine. If I just got the null frost off first, that would have been a lot better for me. But, you know, it happens. Okay. White robe. Null blaze. Temper. You use the healing staff to try and get things under control. At least that was after the null frost, so it could be way worse. Now we're also all outside of flare range, which is the important thing. I can't get flare whooped. Null shock. More temper. Another healing staff use. Get myself under control. Okay, we're that's fine. That's fine. Again, as long as it's not flare, we're okay. White robe. You throw up Kiraga on him. You temper. One more healing staff use. That's fine. That's fine. That's literally perfect. Okay, awesome. So now we have all 4 white robe uses. We're also good health-wise. I can start throwing protect up on each of us. So protect on David first because he's the most important. manageable. Heal staff. Healing helm. Protect on Raven. Temper. Attack. Oh shit! Heal. Healing helm. Kiraga on you. Temper. Attack. It's fine. It's nothing I can't handle. And you throw Protect on Green Tea and then on Tentacles. Protect. He's doing Temper. You attack. Okay. Any attack towards Tentacles is always going to make me clench. Healing Helm. Kiraga, please just survive until you get healed, please. Okay, I think you're safe. No! Mother... That is such bullshit. That is such bullshit. That's the end of this run. We can't do enough without David. All of our hits are way too weak. The real problem is that if I made them white wizards, I would at least get the life spell. So that a death isn't the end of the run. But I really want to try sticking to red mages. And I think it can be done. I just need a scoonch better luck. But I think it can be done. Come off it. Okay. All right. Try it again. Null Frost. Haste. Defender. Oh! Bully on you. Okay. No, I did null blaze. Temper and healing staff. Okay, the more I see Blizzara, the better. That is a very weak, super manageable move. I'm gonna keep the healing staff usage going for now, while I try and get the rest of my defenses up. After Null Blaze, totally fine. Super manageable. Alright, we need one more use of White Robe. Okay. Protect on Raven. Temper. Another healing staff usage. It's gonna be hurt, but be manageable. The idea being, if I can get... Cool. Through to the other side of the worst of this. So now I can Healing Helm. Protect on... Actually, I need to just go Kiraga on Raven, Temper, Healing Staff. Come on, come on, come on. No! We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this and we're gonna beat him. I am adamant. Okay. 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 Let's do this. Remember, 4 white robe uses from Tandocles. Max out our evasion. I need each of the null spells. I also need Protect. Stop. Null Frost. Haste. Defender. Hit us with Blizzara or nothing, or... Ah! Okay. White Robe. No Blaze. Temper. And... Healing Staff. I could just use a High Potion. Or that one X Potion I have. But I've come so far without using items in battle, and god damn it, I'm this close. I would like to see if I can beat this whole run with no items in battle. Oh, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. Yellow. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just streaming. Okay. It was Sephi, and she lives in LA, so for obvious reasons, I'm answering that call 10 times out of 10, folks. Like, that I can assure you. Oh my god, that was so clutch for a casting choice. Alright, if you just don't fucking eviscerate me this next turn. There's so many choices you can make that will not screw me. Please make literally any of them. Please. That was not one of them. That was absolutely a choice that would screw me. I now cannot get Protect up. And I cannot do big target healing. And I'm basically on the world's shortest timer. So this run is basically dead in the water. Unless I get some really amazing luck in terms of his spellcast choices and him physically attacking the others and missing a lot. Like that. But I feel like that's just him taunting me. Okay. 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 This run is still alive. I don't know how, but it's still alive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! Focus on Raven. Focus on Raven. David's hitting hard enough. Or stuff like that. No! Raven ran out of tempers. Okay. I just literally need her to cast Firaga. There's nothing else she can do that matters. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this it? Yeah! My name's Jack Garland, and my mission is to kill chaos! Can you beat Final Fantasy I with a Composite Red Mage Party? Yes, you can! Woo! Oh my god, I knew I could beat it at that level. I was like, I just need a little bit of luck. Let's go! Oh my god. Oh my god. That took 32... That was my 33rd try. "33 tries! Are you shitting me? 33 tries, and I had to get 18 levels to finally beat him from when I first tried. Because I reached him at level, what, level 41? It took 18 levels and 33 tries to finally get the combination of stats and luck I needed to beat him. Oh my god. But it's done. And he's dead. And now this weekend, I can go and do the, what's it called? The Unicorn Overlord Girls Only run. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm glad I beat this. There is no, like, post-game, really, in the Pixel Remaster version. The only thing I could do is I could reload my save, which I'm not going to. I'm telling you now, I'm not going to. But if I wanted... Hold on, I'm trying to see a comparative thing. To give you an idea. The other strongest enemy in the game is Death Machine, which can only be found, or as it used to be known, Warbase. I mean, Warmech. In... It has a 1 in 100 chance of appearing on... It's a 1% encounter on any given tile on the bridge that leads to Tiamat. But it was the first super boss of the game. So here's the thing, though. Chaos has 20,000 HP. Warmech only has 2,000. But... And they have similar defenses and everything. The difference between them on why Warmech would be even remotely worth being considered difficult is that it only has 2 possible actions every turn. An attack or nuke. Which is vaguely like getting blasted by flare almost every turn. So, basically, Chaos takes forever to, you know, have the for you to build up the layers of protection and power and everything you need to take him down. Warmech is difficult because half the time he physically attacks you and it's really fucking strong. And the like, imagine if that fight I just fought, I would have had to do all the same things at least until like turn 4 or 5. Like, I needed to get up to where I could do like 800 to 1,000 damage per hit to hit him a couple times because he only has 2,000 HP. But there's a coin flip chance every turn that he casts Flare. I'm good. I'm so fucking good. If this was white mages, maybe. Because if it was white mages, then, like, I could have one white mage with the Masamune and using the Giant's Glove, and, you know, the others just bombarding heal spells across the party. But red mages, who the only one of my entire team, or only 2 of my entire team are allowed to use heal spells to heal the whole party, and one of them also is my damage dealer, my primary damage dealer, nah, you good. This music makes me happy. And it really always will. God, I love this series. Save completed, Dave Nana. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I will save that in slot 2. Save complete. Return title screen? Yes. Now, what happens if I continue from that? Does it put me just outside the final dungeon? Yeah. But now Chaos is in the bestiary, I presume. LOL. They don't actually have any info for him. He's just in here. They always do that in these bestiaries. The final boss is just like, if you have a post-game. But, yeah. So it just allows you, if you want to take your completed characters and go hunt down things or whatever. But I'm good. We beat the challenge. We beat Chaos. We have saved the world. We've ended the time loop, and Chaos is dead, and I'm Jack Garland, and my mission is to kill Chaos. You know, Jack would be proud is the most important thing of it all. Needs a GBA special dungeons. God, no. That's part of the reason why I chose the Pixel remaster. I actually like the GBA extra content, by and large, like, across the board on each of the Final Fantasy games. Like, I like the Dawn of Souls dungeons in FF1. Honestly, Soul of Rebirth is the best part about playing Final Fantasy 2 if you're going to play it, because you get basically all the good characters. The only way it would have been better is if they found a way to give you Layla, too. Um, but Minwoo, Joseph, and Richard are 3 of the 4 best characters in the game. The other one being Layla. But she doesn't die, so there's no real way to do that. The extra content added to FF4, some of my favorite, the Lunar Ruins and party switching and bringing all that back. I love the end dungeon in FF5 and the 4 advanced jobs. And I honestly love the little details they added to 6. The extra dungeon at the end, the cool new ultimate weapons for everyone, the extra summons like Gilgamesh and Leviathan. I love all of it. But with a challenge like this, no. In fact, hell no. Hell no. I would love to try and do a challenge in Final Fantasy IV The After Years, but I don't know how you can do a challenge run in that game, other than like a low-level run. Like, that's basically all I could think. And Final Fantasy IV's systems do not really support low-level runs. But, like, that's about it. Because, like, the whole point of it is that it's set. Like, I am one of the few humans who actually enjoys playing the After Years. I don't think it's the best, but I do enjoy it. For what it is. Mostly because of how much I love FF4. Hello, I have a complete in-box copy of the GBA version right here. And I also have a complete in-box Super Famicom copy. You can... And I have a cartridge of American Final Fantasy II. But I need to get the box and the inserts and everything for it. And I also have, literally right here, because I was cleaning stuff up and put it away. Oh no, I don't. I have Final Fantasy Chronicles for the PS1. I don't have it here. I have Final Fantasy Anthology here, which is the 5 and 6 on the PS1. Closest I ever came to doing challenge runs, doing FF4 or 6 randomizers. I want to try doing randomizers one of these days. I've done plenty of Link to the Past randomizers. I love doing Link to the Past randomized. I've never done any of the Final Fantasy randomizers. And I feel like I should for 4, because I know that game so well. Like, I feel like FF4 Free Enterprise random is just, it's made for me. But, yeah, I love all the additions to the advanced games. I hate that they're not in the Pixel remasters. I wonder, is there anyone... Let me look on Steam. Is there anyone trying to mod... Hold on. Mod GBA content into Pixel remasters. Okay, let me see now. Is there anyone trying to, is what I'm trying to figure out. 4 is fun. It's all item gating. Right. 6 is character gated. Gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's even trying to add in the GBA content to the Pixel remasters. Which, whatever. I'm just looking to see. Ooh, someone grabbed the Pixel Remaster. I mean, the Record Keeper sprites for Pixel Remaster. They look great, so that makes sense. I'm just curious about it, really. I don't think anyone would do that, but I think it's too difficult, essentially. Origins normal rebalancing. Should we use custom bestiary mod, classic, black background? Wait, hold on. Is by sort by no, sort by date published. I'm trying to look for the most recent stuff. Princess Sarah playable mod. Oh, replacing the white mage. Alternate enemies. It looks like based on different other games. Origins text. Origin. Excalibur to Braveheart. Visible Monochrome nearly restored. Why would you do that? Yeah. Doesn't look like we got anything even close to it, really. Which, whatever. I get it. I would if someone was willing to figure out how to put in the time to make Oh shit. There is one. Okay, hold on. This mod aims to restore the content first introduced in Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls, aka Soul of Chaos for FF1 and Final Fantasy 2. Currently it has items, weapons, armor, and enemies from those versions of the game into the Pixel Remaster, but hopefully the full bonus dungeons will follow. So I can tell this still work correctly on the latest. Currently, this mod includes most of the items, weapons, and armor from the GBA PSP versions, as well as the various enemies and mini-bosses, which have been seeded as enemy encounters with the new items equipment as drops. Future goals include fully implementing the 4 bonus dungeons, but in the meantime, this is a sort of intermediate step that will allow you to play with most of the new content. Huh. So basically, they modded in the actual enemies and the items and things like that. But like the Ragnarok and and things like that, the Judgment Staff. But the problem is they couldn't add in, and then enemies like Scarmiglione and Orthros and so on, even some music, but they can't add in the dungeon itself. I'm guessing because that would be a whole lot of work, but means there is someone trying. So, who knows? Maybe we'll see a world where that happens. Okay. do I do something else and just fuck around, or do I like, or do I just end stream? I didn't know how long this was gonna take. You know what? I have some stuff I can work on, so I will go ahead and end it here. So I will be back. I haven't, Jaku. That's actually like one of the things I would like to try and do by this weekend. So I have some, like I said, some stuff I can work on. So I'm gonna go for tonight. What I'm gonna do is I will be back on Saturday. And Saturday and Sunday, we will start and really dig into the Unicorn Overlord girls only run. I think that'll be a good time. There's lots of great characters. I will hope that by the end of the weekend, we can start dipping into like areas beyond the original, or the beyond Cornea, and we can maybe get to like Berengaria and things like that. I think that'll be really dope. I just realized I'm going to have to allow myself to make a unit that is just a lane. And he's only for the purpose of recruiting people. Because otherwise I'm locking myself out of like if I can't use Elaine to recruit Berengaria, I'm locking myself out of one of the coolest girl characters. So he won't be able to take part in combat. I'll have to have him have his own unit that's just him. And the others run forward and do what they're going to do, and then he comes in. But I think my current ideal rule set is, to begin with, I don't know how much I want to allow generic units. Because I know by endgame I won't need them. There are enough dope girls to create a squad of units that I can beat the game with just unique characters. But the question is, up until endgame, will I have what I need? So I think I kind of have to allow generic units at least early on. But one thing I will do is, in order to prevent me from just like curb stomping shit, I cannot level grind at the sigils, except if I look at the map, like when I find all the available upcoming battles and things like that, or if there are resources to show you, like I have a map that shows you basically every single level setting for every battle in the game, like map point by point on the map. If I get to where I recruit a character and they are a lower level than any of the available battles, I will allow myself to use the sigil to level them up to that level. And then that would be it. But this way I can't, like, essentially I can get up to the level of whatever the next challenge is, but I cannot over level by just grinding on the sigil. Because again, I could just curb stomp everyone that way. I can get to whatever, like, the highest available level is based on available sigils and just grind shit into the dirt, which is not the goal. But I think it'll be good. There's gonna be a good bit of dodge tanking as my only way to make it through shit. Like, I'm gonna have to get Melisandre basically as soon as I can. Her and Leah. I'm gonna have to get them both pretty much as soon as I can. Because they're literally going to be the two best dodgers, the two best tanks that I have available to in the early game. Them and Berengaria. But, like, duh. She is one of the best units in the game. And Virginia. Those four, like, Virginia will probably be front leading a unit. Berengaria will be front leading a unit. And then Melisandre and Leah. That's actually going to suck. I like having Virginia and Leah in a unit together, but I think I'm going to need to split them up. just to have a front person in the unit who can dodge shit. Oh, we'll see. But there's plenty of good shit to work with, so I'm excited. I think it's gonna go good, and we will start that this weekend. So yeah, that's basically how that goes there. We are gonna go ahead and bring the fun over to a friend. We want to bring it over to a friend, 'cause we like to be friends here. Did I need to sing that? No. Am I gonna apologize? No. Okay. We are going to bring the love over to the SDGC group because they're live tonight, and that'll be good times. And yeah. So we're gonna go hang out with them. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope to see you all this weekend as I start a new challenge. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Till next time. Still not ready to snap. I'll catch you next time, Game Night fam. All right. That was really stupid.